Basically, mostly hearing, where hearing I'm actually okay with, but when it gets into really like negative shouting and all of shouting all of the negative traits that come with like aggressively shouting, arguing, and like raising voices so much, assuming so many things, calling each other names, I'm like,
Can your sensory differences make it hard to do everyday things?
yes, they can. Not just with the hearing, like for example, the whole hearing, but also I tend to switch off quite a lot. Now, for those of people who don't know what switching off is when at random times you try to focus, and when, let's say for example, if you try and go for one and say, oh, could you actually go and go for this one? So I go into it and I'm thinking, okay, where, like, I would sometimes forget, like, short-term memory loss means that you would forget something when you're, like, in a completely different area. It's so annoying, but it happens on occasions, and not just that, but also I would need reminding on how to do certain chores, for example, like, getting the wash basket and manage, like, hanging of them online, which I can do pretty well depending on the circumstance, if my brain's switched on.
Well, it's mostly sensitivity towards hearing. Like it's mainly sort of loud, high-pitched noises that do it. I think dogs barking is one I've never been a huge fan of. We never choose to listen to that. Same goes for police sirens and babies crying, I suppose. It's all things that I would not choose to listen to when trying to go to sleep, at least. Or at all, really.
If you took one of your sensory differences, can you explain some of the strategies that you might put in place to help you manage it?
Well, usually it's just a case of if something's too crowded, or if a place is too crowded, if a restaurant is too crowded, I'll look elsewhere. Or if unfortunately I haven't gotten around to buying anything like noise cancelling headphones, which I've heard good things about, and maybe that's a plan for the future, but at the moment I haven't tried that yet.
Well, I have a tendency to cringe when I hear clicking or cracking of bones. And there are a few songs that, if they're played, they'll throw me off and I get really anxious. Like Thriller from Michael Jackson and Gangnam Style by Psy. If you play them, you'll have to let me know because I'll have to leave the room. My sense of smell is also not that great unless it's up close, and I have a feeling with the colour blue. I'm drawn to it. People think it's obsessive, but it actually is super calming.
Thank you. Can these sensory differences make things hard to do everyday things sometimes?
Definitely. See, with my sense of smell, this is a bit embarrassing, but I don't always notice when I need a shower, which has been the main cause of lots of bullying I received at school, because I never knew, and my memory didn't help because I wouldn't remember anyways. It just made things tough. And when I was doing my placements at college, I was called out on it a few times and even got a disciplinary for it. Another major sensory thing, I can't wear jeans or lace or the thing that school trousers are made of, because they make me really uncomfortable, and that kind of narrowed down what I could wear trousers wise, because that only left me with chinos and tracking bottoms, and because I wore tracking bottoms a lot of the time, I'd get bullied a lot for it. And for the school trousers, I had no choice. I had to go to school in school trousers, and it was so uncomfortable throughout the whole day. There was no alternative. Another sensory, not what's the word I'm looking
Difference.
for, coping mechanism. I like to listen to steps. Good old tragedy. So I had an MRI a few months ago, and the bed I had to lie on was so uncomfortable. So I was allowed to have headphones on, just listening steps for 10 minutes, just to get through.